Well, I can tell you that the current voting system, it's not the gold standard by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, there's a lot of flaws in our election process. All the studies have shown the mail ballot is probably the easiest way that you can manipulate the outcome of an election. Okay, also the tabulation machines, the counters, right? That's another way to manipulate. One of the things that I want to, and I would love your opinion on this, we've lost confidence in our election. Some people have told me straight out to me, Greg, it doesn't matter if you're the best candidate. You're not going to win because we don't control the election process. It's being controlled by the Secretary of State's office, right? And we know what party the Secretary of State is from, okay? So I was thinking, what if we passed legislation or an initiative that said, you know what? Every registered voter that gets a ballot from the Secretary of State's office, an assigned ballot, because everybody gets a number. You may not know this, but they can track who voted where, right? What if everybody had a choice to say, I want my ballot to be counted by hand, and others would say, well, I want my ballot to be counted by a machine, right? Because if we do that, guess what? I think there'll be more people that'll say, I want my ballot counted by a person, not the machine, okay? It's going to be baby steps. Unfortunately, like a lot of people understand, we've allowed ourselves to be put in a box. In order for us to get out of it, not only do we need to have the state do it, but we've got to have federal help. Right now the president is introducing, or Congress is introducing legislation to remove mail ballots and tabulation machines, going back to what worked. I'm going to tell you as a candidate, no candidate wants to know at 7:01 who won. Nobody does, right? We've been fighting and we've been going for 18 months. I'm on the path for 18 months. Actually, I tell my wife, we're on a path for the next 9 years. Why? 18 months to get elected, 4 years as a governor, another 4 years because I'm going to get elected again. So we're on a 9-year journey. That's the way we're looking at it, okay? I can tell you that at the end of an election cycle, a candidate can wait until the morning to decide who won, right? We don't need to know at 7:04. And I've had people complain and say, Greg, I just got home. I just voted at 5:30 on election day, because some people want to vote on election day, right? And they've already called the race. So we have to fix the election process. I do believe that this is President Trump's third time to be elected president. That's my belief.